Okay, guys, we are starting a new unit on dividing fractions. So I want you to title your page Day 123, Divide Whole Numbers by Unit Fractions. You might not have them with you, but in your alignment lesson, you have this sheet. This is the first problem I'm going to be doing. It says Percy has 6 pairs and plans to divide them by 1/2.
Ms. Hepburn, call the front office, please. Ms. Hepburn.
Excuse these interruptions. I'm doing it this morning before school, and there'll probably be a few more of those. To share with his friends. How many friends can he share the pairs with? So, I know my equation is 6 divided by 1/2. 6 is my total amount. You're going to be hearing me say this a lot. 1/2 is my group size. So that's how much each group gets, and we're figuring out how many groups are there. So number of groups. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw.
Heather Pugh, call the front office, please. Heather Pugh.
I'm going to draw my total amount. So I'm going to say step 1, draw total amount. So I'm going to leave a little bit of space to put the steps. But I'm going to draw down here. I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've drawn my total amount, which is 6. Now what I'm going to do, step 2, is break your total amount into the group size. My group size is 1/2, so I'm going to just split each one, all of them, into 1/2. So I drew a line down the middle of them because that means it's breaking in half. Now number 3, step 3, count how many groups you have so we're just going to count how many groups I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Number 4, step 4, the number you get is your answer. Equals number of groups. So my answer is 12. This means that Percy gets to share the pairs with 12 friends. The equation that supports this is 6 divided by 1/2 equals 12. I remember that multiplication is the inverse or the opposite of division. So to check my work, I can write an equation to check. It looks like this. 12 times 1/2 equals 12 over 2, which equals 6 over 1, which then equals 6. What I did here is I thought of a number that goes into the top and the bottom, because what you do at the bottom, you must do to the top. So I divided 12 by 2 to get 6, and I divided 2 by 2 to get 1. So that's how I got my answer. The next problem you have says Anne's fishbowl holds 5 liters of water. If she uses a scoop that holds 1/6 of a liter, how many scoops will she need in order to fill the entire bowl? So I'm going to go to the next page. Remember, you can always pause and rewind if I'm going too fast for you. But I am going to skip to the next page. If you need, or if you can use the bottom of your page, that's fine. But I like to start problems on a clean page. So it says Anne has 5 liters, so that's my total amount. So I'm going to write 5 total amount divided by 1/6. That is my group size. That's how much her scoop equals. And I'm trying to figure out number of groups. And in this problem, our number of groups are going to be how many scoops she's going to have to do to fill the total 5 liters. So our first step was draw out the total amount. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next step, it said break your total amount into the group size. My group size is 1/6. So I'm going to divide, all of these into 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My next step says count how many groups you have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Then the last step says the number you get is your answer. So I know that this is 30. Remember, division is the opposite operation of multiplication. So I can check my work by saying 30 times 1/6 equals 30 over 6. I think of a number that can go into both of them. And I know 5 goes into both of them. No, sorry, not 5, 6. 6 goes into 30 5 times. And 6 goes into 6 1 time. So that means I get 5. So I know my answer is in fact correct. We're done with examples right now. Tomorrow in class, we are going to be working on this worksheet together. And we're also going to be working on this worksheet with these 3 problems and really trying to dig deep into these problems. Feel free to come to class tomorrow with any questions you may have. I would gladly answer them, and I promise you, if you're probably thinking it, then somebody else in the class is also questioning that same thing. So please ask for help. Well, that's the bell, and it's time for us to start our day today. Hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow.